The day is bright and fair. Oh, happy day. For those of you guys who know that song, you understand that that is a song we sing when we are going to our houses. Hey guys, this is your boy Daki. I'm so happy to be in your faces. If I do my name like that, just know that the energy is okpo, it's plenty, it's plenty, it's plenty. Quick motivation for you guys to meet again on Tuesday is the fact that you don't, you don't have to actually be. I was going to say something here, but the fact that someone is looking at me at the moment is actually very, very sad. I was going to talk about the person, but just to motivate you is fact. I've said it before. God will always come true for you. Like you didn't have to give up on God. Trust me, you have to give up on God. And for whatever things you do, if you play gongo in church, you play drums in church, whatever things you do, just make sure you're in the house of God, is such that you can actually, I think for people that walk in the house of the Lord, yeah, the idea of that is your case is more visible in the sight of God, because obviously God says that you're working for Him, and you cannot present it properly. You say, God, I work for you, and then I need a phone. I work for you in marriage. I work for you in the job. I work for you. I need this. You can present your case properly to God on that situation. So my advice for everybody is this: if you're Christian, please find yourself working in the house of the Lord. If you're Muslim, do likewise. For whatever it is you do, please do likewise. Why am I being religious today? Maybe that what I should tell you guys. And I've never message to you guys. I hope you guys learn. Anyways, guys, welcome you guys to Ghost Life News, where I bring you updates concerning music across the country. Even me, I don't know what I just said. I swear, I'm trying to think it in my head. What did I just say? It didn't make sense in my head. Well, yeah, let's go straight to the live news. This will actually make sense to somebody. DAVIDO is the guy we're beginning our news with today. Moving on, we saw where he announced a North American tour, beginning from Washington all through to Toronto. And then on the 23rd day of November, he's going to be having the Away Festival in Atlanta at the State Farm Arena. July 15, Toronto Budweiser stage. That's about 60K capacity, all of that. And so the idea of North America is the fact that is merging. So it's going to be accessible for people in Canada and America. So it's like doing two in one show. So instead of having a show, God bless Nigeria, instead of having a show in Canada and America at the same time, just do it in space where. So I think that's why he's doing this. Firstly, in North America, so it's a very, very smart move. And from the video, obviously, we should know that there will be more dates to be announced on this one. And obviously, more cities is going to be touring in the course of the year. Moving on, we saw Davido splashing about 530,000 US dollars on a Maybach vehicle. Apparently, for this car, it's a limited edition. They have just 150 in the whole wide world, 150 of this vehicle. And Davido is one of those persons to have one, leaving 149 to about 7 billion people to share. Basically, it just shows there are levels to this money thingy. But then, amazing one for Davido, we saw where he splashed about 1 million US dollars in one day, spending about 1 million US dollars in one day. How did he do that? He bought this car for about 530 US dollars, and also we saw where he got a Patek wristwatch for about 400,000 US dollars. Let me remind you that $1 million is about 745 million naira, so basically almost a billion naira that Davido spent in one day. I saw one of the online in-laws asking a very, 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 very funny question. Say, where is Choma? And obviously, Davido is the king of savage. He understands how to give a response the way you've asked in the question. And then the person say, where's Choma? And is giving the person back. Bam! Choma is now husband's house. Obviously, that's Davido's house. So what else do you want? To the person, what else do you want? So it's just this is just a space to say that you can actually ask constructive questions without showing that you don't have home training. Like without showing that you have home training, basically. So just ask questions. Don't go all out, and because you can have data on Twitter, just be responsible at least for once, basically. Moving on, we saw they was actually giving his house help, basically. The house help narrated that he used to use an Infinix phone, and then the phone is broken, and then he spoke to his boss about it, the video, and then he said Davido didn't buy him an iPhone 6, not an iPhone 7, not an iPhone 11, not even 13. Davido bought him an iPhone 14 Pro Max. That was about 1.1 million. And house help. I know I have a friend actually who actually needs this favor. But then Davido is doing good for himself, actually showing that he's back. For Davido, whenever he's back in business, it's just a space that you can just tell. There's a way you know Davido is back in business. Obviously, giving help to people. At the point we know we rise by lifting others, and then it's back to that. His house help is getting from it. Everybody attached to the video is actually gaining from this one. But then to this guy, we say a big congratulations to the new iPhone 14 Pro Max owner in the country. Big one to him, an amazing one. And from Davido on that one. Moving on, we saw Davido saying, tweeting from the moon saying, I am happy. So it just shows that whatever he's doing at this point, he's so happy. And this is a tweet like a lot of his fans have been waiting to see, obviously, for what is coming from and all of that. They've always wanted to be happy, and I'm sure the fans are so happy when they saw him say, "I am happy." Moving on, we saw Davido actually coming through for Young John, and the amazing one, we saw Young John having a video chat with him, and it was like send something, and obviously they're going to work on a project, and even though at the point, yeah, we saw Davido coming out to say this year no collaborations and all of that, but then the way it's looking like we saw him promising Spyro, saying Spyro coming through the collaboration. Now with Young John, Davido, what do you want to do? A collaboration or no collaboration? But whatever it is, Young John has mastered the craft of singing, and obviously, if it comes through Davido with Young John Lamba, God, it's going to be a bomb. It's going to be bonkers, and we can't wait to see this one actually come true. We saw TJ Morris speaking to African voices, and then he spoke about the video shoot between him and Davido, and he said, obviously, that's been away for like a month, and coming back to seeing it only took a while for them to get into character. It took like a while for him to get into character and all of that. And but he said gradually Davido got into character and it was easy. Like the whole shoot was an amazing one. He had fun on set and the fact that it was a space for him because just like you said, he has not been in space for like a while. So coming back would have been a bit of challenge for him. But TJ said the way he adapted was so fast that both he and Davido enjoyed the set while they were on it. But amazing one for the video. The video is yet to be out, and people are waiting to see how that will be. Feel I mean, TJ actually came out to say the video is one video that everybody will watch it and you can feel it for the song Feel. I feel like I'm one guy at the moment. But anyways, moving on from this one, we have Arista on the news. You saw Arista Rush rather being eligible for one platinum certification in Netherlands after making 12 million streams. Amazing one for Arista. So Arista Rush has now gone gold in France. Silently funny how Arista is doing big. I think for the female folks here, it's safe to say she's the biggest for the year. For this year, actually, she is the biggest because she has done almost everything. Like she's doing a lot. She's actually making a statement even that some guys at the moment getting certifications, going in France and all of that. We have Silver Savage doing good actually, dropping good music, but Ariasta has gotten more certifications this year than any other female artist. Period. And that's on period. Moving on, we saw Ariasta actually speaking to Joy Khan on this one, and then she spoke like a lot. She first actually came out to say at the point she lost her voice and then she couldn't sing for almost 2 months. And then because she lost her voice here, because she was having back-to-back shows, her voice went, and then she still had to keep singing. So when she came, she was just shouting and making noise, screaming, and people were like, "You cannot sing." And then she's like, "And I can sing, oh. It's just the stress." But then people actually believe she couldn't sing because of what she's going through. But then just because she has been doing like back-to-back shows and it affected her vocal. Because she said at the time she was doing everything that she shouldn't do, drinking or cold water, sleeping under the AC, and all of that. It affected her voice, and but then she's actually through with that and she's back in business. And she spoke about how she had the name Arista. Obviously, we know her name is Oyinda and all of that. She said at the time she did her first EP, her name was still Oyin. Yeah, and they were going to actually make a name for her, and they're talking about teams and all of that. And then they were thinking, what should we do? And the name popped out, and that's Ayra, like IRA. You get, and then they're like, okay. And then she said she went to tell her mom. My mom said she would go and pray about it and all of that. And then she said she went to pray. She was hoping that God would show her in her dreams, like a name and all of that, but she didn't see that. And then she said one of those days, she just went online to Google the meaning of Ayra. That's Ayra. And then she saw the meaning. She was like, that is the name. And boom, Arya Star became a reality. And she loves the name, and the name is actually trending with her at the moment. She also said at the point she actually attended a deeper life school. Now, this is funny because take a minute to understand this. For deeper life folks, you understand how they dress and all of that. Yeah, your skirt must sweep Lagos State. Like you must have long skirt to sweep the of Lagos State and all of that. And Arasta attended a deeper life school and the kind of skirt she wears. I'll let you guys do the decision. Did she really go to a deeper life school? It's in your hands to make the conclusion. But anyways, we have Fireboy Damola as the last guy on the news. You saw him promising us new music soon, and obviously when Fireboy says something, it's not like others, he will actually do it. We saw where him and Davido were actually seen having fun, vibing in the club, and people actually made like it was actually trending, or people were talking about it, saying Are we expecting a collaboration from these two, Davido and Fireboy? If it were going to be true, please give us as soon as possible ASAP. Moving on, we saw Fireboy making an announcement saying, my new music is going to drop, the one I promised you guys about, but this time I'm giving you guys a date, and the date is 3rd day of May, obviously. And then we saw Fifth coming to the comment section to say, you know what, I want to spoil that one for you guys. Spoiler alert, I am going to be on that song featuring me. And obviously, we now know that the song dropping on the 3rd of May is going to be a Fireboy featuring a Fave on it. Obviously, it's going to be a bunk, like it's going to be mad, obviously, and people are really waiting to see how that how that one will sound. And we saw recently Fireboy in the studio with the likes of One Cole, DJ Anymoney, Spinall, and Olamide. And then the question is, who owns this song? Olamide needs to drop a project. One Cole wants to drop a project. Fireboy needs to drop a project. DJ Spinall love to feature people. So who really has this particular song? Is it a Fireboy song, Spinall song, Olamide song, or a One Cole song? All of these we're here to get answers to them. Big news of the day is the fact that Fireboy DML, talking about Damola himself, has amassed about 5 billion streams for Peru, which had Etrian on the project. 5 billion streams. 5 billion streams. And I said 5 billion streams. I will not cap in 5 billion streams on just a song with Peru. Now, that's mad numbers. That's mad numbers. I saw where he actually posted it and he said, glory be to God, glory be to Jah, and all of that. Big one, massive one, Fireboy. 5 billion is no gain fee. Trust me. On a particular song, you have done it all. You've done it. You've broken it. You've everything that is there to achieve. You have done it. Fireboy will say congratulations to you. 5 billion is not gain fee, and the fact that you have done it is a proof that any other person can do it, and that's the everybody should think. It's not competition. Someone has done it is a proof that you also can do it. So make attempt to do it. Someone has an iPhone, use it, an Android phone. Don't feel bad. Trust God that you also can get it and you'll be fine. You guys, I'll catch you guys in the very next one. Stay safe, guys, and always remember you have to be very, very careful. I love you guys so much.